Married to someone from South, from my city. So I like to hear.
Our city, man.
Oh, okay, you got it. Number paiyan. Our city.
Yeah.
பண்டிகைகள் என்றாலே இனிப்பு, அதுவும் அடியார் ஆனந்த பவன் ஸ்வீட்ஸ் என்றால் தனிச்சிறப்பு. அடியார் ஆனந்த பவனின் விழாக்கால நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
My wife's wonderful. I'm glad to be married to her. And when I look at her, I'm proud to be married to her. So taking her name it's my pride. She is my pride.
You learned in the Tamil way how to call the wife?
I only call her Pondati.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I knew. On my phone, it's V Pondati with a heart. Mr. Supreme Star Sarat Kumar. He is my gym partner. My wife hates the gym, but Sarat's my gym partner. He's my gym bro. I love him. 540, 550, 60. That's it, sir. 1,000. Done.
Why did you in the middle of the hotel doing this?
I'm getting 10,000 grams.
I look like a culprit, murderer with my long hair. No, maybe a little bit. No, maybe a little bit, right? Initially, people couldn't understand what the hell is she doing with this crazy man. Like, where did she find me? So for me, I would see these, oh, be careful, he looks dangerous. Don't marry him, find a nice Tamilian boy. And I'd be like, good job. Because everyone there...
நீங்க எங்களுக்காக இந்த கால்ல அவருக்கு வந்து நீங்க தமிழ் சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க எனக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும். தமிழ் டியூஷன்ஸ்லாம் நீங்க எங்களுக்காக வந்து அவருக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு தமிழ் லைன் சொல்லி கொடுக்க முடியுமா?
Step into the world of redefined elegance with Vivo V40e. Buy now.
குறைந்த விலை, நிறைந்த தரம். தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில். ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.
So I'm so honored to be here. I can just going to keep saying this.
Thank you so much for coming. I keep repeating myself as well.
And there can't be a better way to start my second innings with the channel. And
That's very sweet.
And let's talk about something about yourself now.
I'm always ready for that.
Always ready for that, right? So let me start off with your love life. And now then you're married. And what surprises me is, like, usually in India, if two people get married, like, the man's name goes behind the women's name. Here, I think you have your partner's name right after your name. Why is that called? Because it took me to a surprise. Like, it's here.
Varalakshmi, yeah. I think taking my wife's name. Have you met my wife? Yeah. You've met my wife? Who wouldn't want to take her name? So I'm blessed to be married to her. But it starts with a little grassroots. I was raised by a very strong woman. My mother raised me single-handedly after my father had a stroke in my teens. And she brought me up with lots of love, taught me how to respect a woman, treat a woman. I try and teach that with my daughter as well. My daughter's 16 now. She's my best friend. I leave the interview. I'm going to meet her for training. We're going to cook dinner together. So taking my wife's name is the easiest thing I could do. There's so much more that I would want to make changes. But I think it takes one man, one thought, and maybe it'll cultivate a different way that men look at women, the way you look at your sister, your mother. I think we take a lot of them for granted. So once you realize that behind every strong man, there's a fortitude of really strong women, the ideology will change. So this is really nothing that I want to address. My wife's wonderful. I'm glad to be married to her. Taking her name was the smallest love gift that I could take and give her. But it's not just the name, it has to be the actions that follow it. And my wife kept telling me, the funny thing is I've been calling her my wife even before I got married to her. So we'd go out for lunch and I'd be like, my wife would like something. She's like, honey, we're not married yet. But, so my wife now, which I can say, she always told me, she said, Nicholai, I want to add your name when I get married. And I said, we'll discuss it. I don't want you to do anything right now. And it was a thought that mulled over a long time. My wife's worked very hard to get to where she is. And often they feel like, she has lineage in the family. She's done this single-handedly. She's had no support from the family. No. And she's built a legacy, or she's building it on her own feet. I think a legacy will be in years to come. But the struggle is real. And when I look at her, I'm proud to be married to her. So taking her name it's my pride. She is my pride. So it'll just be funny if I put Varalakshmi before my name, but right between after my name and my last name, I think it fits beautifully. And we're bound for life. So it's something really small, man.
Maybe for you it's small, but when we look at it from the outside, so if I was in your place, I wouldn't even have such thoughts with me. But now then you provoke something into my head.
That's good though. Respect the women around you.
Totally. How great. Yeah. So, when was the first time you guys met?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you all the secrets. I need my wife with me for that. Because the story is, it's like a fairy tale. It goes back 15 years. All I'm going to tell you is a little bit, okay? The rest we'll hold for her to be with me. All I will tell you is this. We met 15 years ago, and often the connection is once in a lifetime. But sometimes the timing is not right, And when the timing is right, you don't waste a second. I think we reconnected, and within the first few encounters, I said, you have to marry me. She's like, when? I said, next month, tomorrow, day after. And the family, of course, wanted, to have a larger wedding. I would have married in the first temple that I saw. So she is my soulmate. She's the woman that has been created for me, is what I believe, and I've been created for her. And the bond we have is, you can't imagine what we have. So when people see us together and think, what a sweet, lovely South Indian girl, and this Bombay boy with all his tattoos and his crazy hair, how do they work? But you don't understand us. And nor do I expect people to understand us, because that's our story, that's our connect. So we often get judged by the way we look and the way we act, but I don't think people see certain bonds. We're more connected. She finishes my sentences and I finish hers. I'll know exactly what she wants to eat even before she orders. I will think of her and she will call. We've worked like that for years. So yeah, she is my soulmate, and being married to her is the happiest that I've ever been. So it's an old love story, but we'll tell you more when we're together.
Okay, quickly, what's the best thing you like in her? I'm sure
One's hard though.
You like everything about her?
You know what? People will generally say, oh, she's gorgeous and she's an actress. And I met her when she wasn't an actor, right? She was a simple girl. What I think about V, I call her V, is her authenticity. She's authentic. You don't meet people that are comfortable in their own skin. If you meet her on set, if you meet her at a restaurant, if you meet her at an award function, she's still the same woman. She doesn't change 1 ounce. So she's authentic to who she is. She speaks her mind. She acts her mind. She'll laugh when she has to laugh, and she doesn't care about the repercussions. So to find someone like her who's completely carefree but honest in her own skin, that's something that's hard to find. She's authentic. Yeah.
By any chance, do you learn in the Tamil way how to call the wife?
I only call her Pondati.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I knew. On my phone is V Pondati with a heart, right? I keep saying I'm going to learn Tamil, but it's been so manic since we got married. We've literally been traveling and we've been all over the place, but I start tuitions in Tamil and Telugu very soon because I want to learn the language. So Pondati is not going to be the only thing I say. I'm going to have long conversations with you. I hate not to know what someone is saying in Tamil. And my family speaks Tamil, they speak Telugu, so I need to learn both the languages.
So why don't we hear it from her?
We tell the wife in. Honey, I've got a few people here that are harassing me. Can you help me out a little bit? Hold on a second. Say hi, honey.
Hi. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
I'm good. How are you doing?
நல்லா இருக்கும். ஃபைனலா இப்படி தான் பார்க்க வேண்டியது இருக்கு.
என்ன பண்றது? இப்போ நான் இங்க ஒரு ஹைதராபாத்ல இருக்கேன். நீங்க எங்க ஹாஸ்பிடல்ல இருக்கீங்க? சென்னையில இருக்கீங்க.
பட் ஐம் ஸோ ஹாப்பிங்க. என்னோட ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஷோ இந்த வாட்டி சேனலில் திருப்பி இப்போ ஜாயின் பண்ணி அது உங்கள் கூட தான் நடக்குது. ஐம் ஸோ சூப்பர் ஹாப்பி. அண்ட்
Very best. How did your show go? Was it well?
ஏங்க சுற்றி எல்லாமே கோடி கணக்கில் இருக்கு. அதை சுற்றி நடுவில் உட்கார வச்சிருக்காங்க. திரும்ப கூட பயமா இருக்கீங்க.
இல்ல எனக்குமே வந்து அது வீட்ல அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். எது தொட்டாலும் ஒரு பிரச்சனை இருக்கு. எதுவுமே தொடாம அப்படியே நேராவா
அப்படி ஐ நெவர் தாட் மை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஷோ இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்னு எதிர்பார்க்கவே இல்லை. கோடிக்கணக்கான ஒரு செட்டுக்குள்ளே நான் இருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. ஸோ நான் வந்து உங்களுக்காக பாம்பே வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ உங்களோட கப்பல் இன்டர்வியூ நீங்கள் எனக்கு தான் கொடுக்கணும். இப்போவே நான் சொல்லிட்டேன், ஐம் லாக்கிங் யூ ரைட் அவே ஹியர். ரெக்கார்டிங் எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க.
பேசலாம் இன்னொரு முறை
Same place. And I'm sure you have made a very best decision in your life. இவரை கல்யாணம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டது. இஸ் an amazing person. அவர் அவ்வளோ இஸ் லைக் வெரி child hearted பர்சனாக இருக்காரு. such a warm person. சீரியஸா அவர் பார்க்கறதுக்கும் அவர் பேசுறதுக்கும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லாமல் இருக்கு.
ஆமா நிறைய பேர் they are saying otherwise because I think they don't know his அவங்க அந்த மோட்டத்தை பார்த்துட்டு வந்து அவர் மனசை பத்தி யாருக்கும் தெரியாது. ஒரு ஆக்சுவலா வந்து ஒரு குழந்தை மாதிரி.
சான்ஸே இல்லைங்க. யூ மேட் த பெஸ்ட் டிசிஷன். ரொம்ப ஸ்வீட்டாக இருந்து எங்களை வந்து அவ்வளோ பயங்கரமாக பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காரு. எனக்கு இப்போ பாம்பேயில் இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு ஃபீல் இல்லை, நம்ம ஊரில் இருக்கிற மாதிரி தான் இருக்குது. அண்ட் யா குயிக்காக ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம் உங்ககிட்ட கேட்கணுன்ட்டு இருக்கோம் நாங்கள். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அவர்கிட்ட பிடிச்ச ஒரு விஷயம், பிடிக்காத ஒரு விஷயம்?
He loves also very fiercely. He'll fight also very fiercely. That's the love and hate. Same thing.
ஸோ நீங்கள் எங்களுக்காக இந்த காலில் அவருக்கு வந்து நீங்கள் தமிழ் சொல்லி கொடுத்துட்ருக்கீங்க, எனக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும். அவர் தமிழ் டியூஷன்ஸ்லாம்
He's learning. He actually understands when he Tamil person, he'll understand the context and he understands pretty well.
Okay.
You can't அவர் பத்தி தப்பாலாம் பேச முடியாது. புதுசு பட்டக்கு hey, what did you say about me? So he understands everything.
நீங்கள் எங்களுக்காக வந்து அவருக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு தமிழ் லைன் சொல்லி கொடுக்க முடியுமா?
Bubo? Say, ஜிம்முக்கு போலாமா ஜிம்?
Not now. We'll put it on the reel and let them see it then. Surprise. You'll see it tomorrow.
ஓகே. ஐ திங்க் ப்ராப்ளி இஃப் யூ ஸ்பெண்ட் ஒன் டே வித் ஹிம்னா அவரோட ஆக்சென்ட்லேருந்து அவர் வே ஆஃப் திங்கிங்லேருந்து எல்லாமே கற்றுக்கலாம் போல இருக்கு.
Yeah. You guys have a good interview. I'm in the middle of a meeting. I'm going to run back to a meeting. You guys
Sure.
have a good interview and I'll catch up with you guys later.
Sure.
One
Bye.
second.
One second.
Hi, my love. I'll call you after.
My darling, bye. That's fine.
I don't know how this happened. Probably it can be pure coincidence. Her father is a renowned bodybuilder and he's into fitness.
Mr. Supreme Star Sarat Kumar, I love him. He is my gym partner. We were at Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Sarat, what time? 6:30? Done. I'll be outside his room at 6:30. Both of us go to the gym. My wife hates the gym and I think Sarat and I both live there. So I'm still trying to get my wife to get into the gym more often. I'll drag her on holidays. I'll say, baby, please, I'll let you eat whatever you want for lunch. Come to the gym with me for 2 hours. But Sarat's my gym partner. He's my gym bro. I have a lot of respect for him, but I have a camaraderie with him. I had the same relationship similar to with my father. We were best friends. We played sport together and we'd go have a meal together, and I find that with Sarat, I've almost found like a reincarnate of my father, which is I'm blessed again. I think sometimes you meet people, like meeting Sarat was immediate connection and the gym was the first thing we talked about. So I would like to marry your daughter, and when would you like to train? That's the first conversation we had.
So what the conversation goes on in the gym between you both the people, like
Between Sarat and I?
yeah.
Nothing, it'll just be like both of us grunting. And he'll be like, Nick, how many sets? 4. Okay. He's strong. He is disciplined, he's strong, and he just hit 70. I mean, he's someone that I look up to him because it's the dedication. It's so many years of training, and all that experience counts for something. So, and we both train hard and we both train for hours. So we'll be in the gym, both of us, and be like, one more set? He'll be like, yeah. I was like, let's do 2 and then we'll pack up. It's like, okay. So it's great. You don't need voices and language in the gym. There's a lot of visual sign languages, like 1 more, 2 more. Simple.
The gym code or the bro code.
Yeah, the gym code works, man.
Right. So since now that I'm married to someone from South, from my city, so I'd like to hear
Our city, man.
Oh, okay, you got it. Namma paiyan. Our city.
Yeah.
So you watch Tamil films?
I watch Tamil films and I love them, but I need to watch more. The problem is with my life, it's a little erratic. I don't get to watch as much television. I go to bed like a child. But of course I watch Tamil films, huh? Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
My wife.
After her.
My wife. My wife. Sarat Kumar. It has to go in order of the family, man. Man, there's so many. A big fan of Rajni, sir. There's so many actors, right? Like in my head when you ask me this, I think it's not just, I think the South is special. Let's put it like that. It's not one actor or 2 actors. I think the movies that are coming out of Tamil and the Telugu industry, even the Malayalam industry, is phenomenal. Like, I don't think our poor people in Bombay know what's going on. The kind of production, the kind of thought, the kind of script. That's why you see so many movies being pilferaged and taken into Hindi movies, because the way it's written, the way it's acted, it's a different world. So, huge fan.
Nice. How do you see the love from the South for you?
Initially, I don't think people understood who this man was, right? I mean, I would not trust my daughter with me because I look like I look like a culprit, murderer with my long hair. No, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. No, maybe a little bit, right? Not a civilized, sweet-looking boy. I'm a little out there, right? Will I stab you and take your money? Maybe, maybe not. But I look like that. So I think initially, and my wife is beautiful. She's, South Indian goddess is what I call her. And she looks traditional. So sometimes, initially, people couldn't understand what the hell is she doing with this crazy man? Like, where did she find me? So initially people were like, what's wrong with this guy? Why does he look so funny? What's his tattoos on his face? And what is this person? Where is he from? I think if you spend 10 minutes with me, you'll understand who I am. I think the love has changed for us. But you know what? I love the fact that they hated me so much. So people don't understand that. You will support my wife. Try and understand this from my perspective. If you tell my wife on social media, don't marry this guy, he looks dangerous. Oh, he's not good for you. I think it's phenomenal. Look how many people have come out to protect my wife. Think about it from my point. So for me, I would see these, oh, be careful, he looks dangerous. Don't marry him, find a nice Tamilian boy. And I'd be like, good job. Because everyone there is protecting my wife. Not hating me as much as protecting her. So I loved it. I would read all the things and laugh and say, good, good they're saying that he doesn't look good for you or he doesn't look right for you. Find a sweeter boy. Would you do that for your own family? So if my daughter got a man home, initially I'd be like, who is this boy? Why does he look a little different? Would you? Most people would. Not me, but I'm just saying. So I think when you love someone, you're protective about them. So if they were running me down, they were actually protective about her. So if you see it from a different angle, there's a lot of love there as well. Now things are a little different, I think, because they see us speak. They see maybe a little bit more of who we are together. And there's lots of love, man. Once I think the South opens up, they really open up. The love that we get in the South is nothing close to what we get in Bombay. I mean, I'll have people saying, sir, photo, I said, it's not me, that's my wife, right? But it's tremendous love. And that's why I keep saying the South is my home. I don't feel like Bombay is my home anymore, not because I was not raised here. The love's just different, man. And you've got to feel it to understand it.
So I always believe this line, right things meet at the right time. I think you guys met at the right time and you guys made it right now. And so. All the very best for
everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I genuinely from my heart, I think you're going to go places, man. Trust me.
I thank you so much for coming. I thank the entire team for coming. We're very humbled by you all making the effort to come see me. And I'm going to see you guys again.
Definitely.
Right?
In Chennai.
Right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Next time,
100%. As a couple, right?
As a couple, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, yeah.
பண்டிகைகள் என்றாலே இனிப்பு, அதுவும் அடியார் ஆனந்தபவன் ஸ்வீட்ஸ் என்றால் தனிச்சிறப்பு. அடியார் ஆனந்தபவனின் விழாக்கால நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Step into the world of redefined elegance with Vivo V40e. Buy now.
குறைந்த விலை, நிறைந்த தரம், தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில். ஜெயச்சந்திரன்.